Today we're going to take a nice ride up to Lucianos. Luciano had a little bit of an issue with his Ducati Monster, which has had an issue in the past. He's stranded on Long Meadow Boulevard, and I'm going to wait to find out if I need to rescue him or go get the trailer or go get the ambulance or what. We'll figure it out within the next hour. Till then, we're going to get ready to have a great ride. Now this has the distinct feeling of being the first real day of winter. It's really cold out there this morning. Now I've been getting up early because we have so many farm chores here to do. And I'm used to getting up early in the summer, but as the winter comes, our rides will be going later and later in the day, just so it isn't so brutally cold early in the morning. But when you have a farm and you have a bike, you got to balance it all out, and a family too. And most of the time, the family wins. And I know since I got the MT-09, I've been enjoying it so much. I've been enjoying that traction control. Actually today, if I get out on the open road, I want to do some, if the roads are dry. God forbid, we had so much rain lately. But I really wanted to play with that ABS. I have used it a couple of times, but I've never really, what I want to do is get to a nice long road where there's no traffic and really try to do a couple of panic stops to see how good it is. The brakes on the MT-09 I think are very good, and I obviously haven't done a track day with them. I don't have a way of really putting it to the test, but for street riding they're way better than what you ever would need. And I've got to get on a stick here and get the fuel pump ordered for the FZR, because what I want to do is I want to have the parts in-house, so when we do get these brutally cold days or we get snowed in or whatever, this is going to be a job I want to do. I want to replace the plugs and I want to replace the fuel pump and whatever else maintenance. I got to look at the maintenance log and see if it's due for an oil change or not. But we're coming up talking about an oil change. We only have a couple of rides left on the MT-09 and we're going to be doing a 4,000 mile maintenance. It's amazing how many miles I've put on a bike this summer. It's 4,000 miles in less than 2 months. Yeah, we're at 3,863 already. And we have had the bike less than 2 months. But one thing I know, and I agree with my good friend Ray Straub, you will never wear the bikes out. What happens is you wear out first. The bikes don't die of old age, that's for sure. All right, boys, it's time. I got to get out on the open road. Would I starve the fish? Do I ever starve the fish? Oh my God, never. Never. And even though the temperatures have dropped into the 40s at night, we still have plenty of flowers and a few tomatoes. I don't know why that is. Usually by this time of year, we're done. Don't forget to feed the birds this morning. They don't like it when you go riding without feeding them. Look at this today. We have a special guest, Mr. Blue Jay. Mr. Blue Jay, you're eating all the little birds' food. And it's a brisk, and I mean it's not even 50 degrees yet, but we are going to try to get out early. Now as I'm getting ready to ride, Luciano called and he's stuck on Long Meadow Boulevard. I'm going to wait to hear if he got home okay. He's got his Ducati Monster out, which had been a problem in the past. Once we get the clearance from him, we're going to head out on the open road. Okay, Luciano made it home. We're going to head up for a nice visit and hear about his great adventures, both with the sheepdog and with the Ducati Monster. Should be a fun day. It was a lot colder than I thought it was. But even a cold ride is better than no ride at all. And for me, it's about a half-hour ride up there, very pleasant. my radar detector was busy saving my bacon. And there's still some nice turning of the leaves on the way up there. And the back way is so much more scenic than the highway. And he sold another bike. He's got a customer coming to pick up the bike. But every time I go to Lucianos, it's always something cool. And it's never totally predictable. So Luciano made it back home, but apparently he went to take a nap. He's not answering his phone, so I don't know what's going on here. You never know. Every day with Luciano's an adventure. Looks like I woke him up from a nap. Were you taking a nap? You were taking a nap, I know it. Don't lie to me, I can tell.
I thought you were taking a bike and get stuck on the road.
I don't get stuck on the road anymore. I bought a new bike. Thank you, Karen.
You drive a reliable bike.
Tell me the adventure. Come on, be honest about it now.
So I made it back home.
You made it back home without me, so now we have no friendship.
It has to be a fuel problem or something.
All right. So what do you, this has a fuel pump though, right? It does have a fuel pump? I forgot you told me.
It's a mechanical fuel pump, it's an electric.
Okay, and you think maybe that's a bad one?
It could be the stupid gas cap, because I don't see any vents on this gas cap. That could be, the problem is I have the same gas cap on other bikes, I don't have that problem on other bikes.
You know how you could tell? There's an easy way to tell. There's no vent on the bottom of the tank. Well, next time you take the tank off, turn it upside down, and if no gas comes out, it don't have a vent.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Well, unless the gas tank is totally full.
Oh yeah.
Then it won't count.
Wouldn't this happen? Is it full now?
I'll say halfway.
But still, it's got a vent. I don't ever saw a bike doesn't have a vent. There's no vent in there.
It's supposed to have a vent around the gas cap.
Yeah.
I don't see any holes in there.
How about if you did this? Just put the regular gas cap back on and go ride the bike.
Yeah. Something else is going to come on.
Now you get a flat tire like me. Luciano, here's the bottom line. You can't win no matter what bike you buy, no matter what. Everything is old underwear. See you later, guys. Luciano's selling off a lot of his bikes. He wants to buy a new Kawasaki. Now we decided to take the back way home, a lot more scenic than 208. And it was still cold here. It still wasn't over 50 degrees. But But once you hit the throttle, you kind of forget about how cold you are. And the leaves are everywhere. They look so pretty in the pictures, but boy, can they be slippery. And without traction control, it can ruin your whole day. And it just turned out to be a beautiful ride back home. And I know Karen will have that coffee on when I get there. You never know how good hot coffee tastes until you come home on a cold ride like this. And it's nice having a quiet bike when you go through some of these populated areas. Is my coffee on, love? Well, it was really good riding up to Luciano's, checking out his bike collection. You might have noticed on the end of this, he had a customer coming to pick up a bike that he had sold. The man's in the motorcycle business, what can I say? Flipping bikes is his life. Anyway, I want to thank the healthcare workers. Guys, thank you so much, man. Especially with the cold weather coming now, I hope we don't get a big spike. I hope we're all healthy very, very soon. And thank you so much for all you do. And most of all, thank you for watching these windy videos. I hope you enjoyed them. I enjoy making them. I enjoy editing them. I enjoy sharing the little parts of my life, the motorcycling, and we got some other special stuff coming up very, very soon. A lot of projects to work on, and some new stuff for the MT-09. So I hope you'll stay tuned and enjoy the adventure. There isn't a better word I know of than the adventure. So again, thanks so much for watching. So until tomorrow, and we try to post up a video almost every day. Sometimes we really miss a few days, but we try our best. Now, every day I've ever been up to Luciano's, I've always had a couple of good laughs. His dog, the puppy, which is now 80 pounds, went to sheep herding school and got his diploma on herding sheep. I hope to have some video of that to share soon. But anyway, every day we go out on the open road, it's just more fun than the day before. It keeps you young, it gives you something to do, and I hope you enjoy sharing these rides and sharing all the adventures that our family has. And thank you so much for watching.